I sound like I'm giving a plug to a product, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm not really. Guy comes over. I've always, whenever I work around, particularly in America and Canada, in fact anywhere, but particularly in America, I do my shows. I always like to mention, same as, any of us who entertain, we like to mention where we're from and do a little bit of promo for Ireland. And I always do mention, certain products. I mention Guinness. And the reason I do is because I was born and bred beside Guinness's brewery in Dublin. And I happen to like Guinness. My father loved it. And, my father was actually, he had shares in Guinness's. Yes, indeed. Non-redeemable. But he spent a lot of money there. And this beautiful, fantastic drink, Guinness, is so special. So when I mention Guinness, I'll tell them it makes your toes open and close. I'll tell them it's the national beverage. It's good for you. Makes you feel younger. They like that. They like that when it makes you feel younger. So these two fellas came over. Never, ever been in Ireland before. Roger and Dennis. And they came over to Ireland and they'd never, ever been here in their lives. And I told them already that this is the special drink. It's the national beverage, the Guinness. So they're driving out of Shannon Airport and they're heading towards Kerry, almost out through Adair, and the thirst is building up. Got to have ourselves some of the national beverage. Say there, can you remember the name? Remember the fat guy with the beard? What's the name of the national beverage? The other fella says, I forgot. I plumb forgot. And they drove along, they went out through Newcastle West, and they're almost in Abbeyfield. And the thirst was so much that they couldn't believe. And it was just a coincidence. He said, this is a new drink, it makes you feel younger. And as they're turning the corner into Castle Island, there's a display in the chemist shop in the window. It says, Drink Andrews. Now, it was a coincidence. Drink Andrews makes you feel younger. He said, God damn, that's the name of the national beverage of Ireland. Go and have ourselves some Andrews. So they walk in to this is true, they walk into this little bar, little pub, and they say, hi, we're from the United States of America. We'd like 2 pints of Andrews, sir. Tiny little pub, tiny little place. And the fella said, you want two what? Well, yeah, we want 2 pints of Andrews, sir.
Is it Andrews?
Yes, sir, it's a national beverage.
No, it's more of a natural beverage.
What is it? We want 2 pints of Andrews, sir.
Is it, are you bound or what?
What is it? We're bound for Killarney.
You'll be bound fairly quick.
So he wasn't going to lose the sale. He put the 2-pint glasses up and he got the can of Andrews and a trowel. And he put 2 big gollops of Andrews in and he stirred it up and God, there was bubbles going all over the place. Bubbles everywhere. And the tour market says, Slanja. They drank it quicker than you'd throw it out. And the fellow behind the bar is kind of going, backing away from them. We want 2 more pints of Andrews, sir.
You won't be getting it here now, you? There's a bigger pub down the road. They have more facilities than I have.
He said, come on, sir. We want 2 more pints of Andrews because we got to run now.
Did you mention it all right?
So we gave them 2 more pint glasses. And filled them up further with Andrews. So, hi there, will make you feel younger? Sláinte. And the fella at this stage had asked his wife to come out as a witness. Because he couldn't believe that the Americans were paying for Andrews. And he said to her, Molly, come out.
Couple of lads drinking Andrews and they're paying for it. Bring out the old mop as well. Bring out the And the bucket. Bring out the bucket as well. And an umbrella.
So on the 3rd pint of Andrews, as the lads are drinking it, he's down behind the counter with the missus. And he waits through the silence. Not as much as a sound. Now he's hiding down with the umbrella up. And eventually there's a kind of a bit of a rumble. Kind of a There's glasses cracking on the shelves. There's bottles dancing, large bottles jumping. And eventually, a thump to the floor. And he jumps up at the missus, and one of the Americans is standing up, the other fella is on the floor. Stuck to him, couldn't he? And the guy standing says, "Say there, do you feel any younger?" The other fella says, "No, but I've just done something very childish, I gotta tell you."